Sometimes you feel unmotivated and you can't stop watching random videos forever. You're scrolling endlessly, and even though you know you have things to do, you just keep going. It's like the new alcohol or something, a way to drink away or scroll away our problems. It happens to me all the time. If you're here, you're probably looking for a way out. Some spark, some reason to get back up again and feel motivated. So let's walk through this together. Feeling unmotivated, especially when you have lots of things to do, isn't a flaw. It doesn't mean you're lazy or broken. It's actually part of being human. But the problem is, we beat ourselves up for it. We think we should be more productive. We should be more focused. We shouldn't feel like this. So we end up putting ourselves down for not feeling motivated, feeling misunderstood, lost, frustrated, numb. And I felt all of it. It's not the usual, I don't feel like it. It's deeper, harder to name. It's this strange emptiness, like you're stuck in one spot, watching life move without you. I can't fully describe it, but I know it all too well. For me, it feels like being lost in the woods. I'm walking, trying to find my way home, but I'm not even sure where home is anymore. I feel no motivation because I work so hard for a long time. But for what? For very average results. No big payoff, no breakthrough, just effort and disappointment. And now every time I try to start something again, it's like my brain tells me, why bother? It feels pointless, like I'm walking in circles. But here's the thing. What if the reason I'm waiting for motivation is the very reason I never get it? The truth, motivation doesn't come first. That's what most of us think is true. That we need to feel inspired before we start doing something. But waiting for the perfect moment, the magical spark, that's what keeps us stuck. Because most of the time, motivation only shows up after you've started. And even if you do start, there's another roadblock that stops us from moving forward. Overwhelm is this heavy feeling you can't see, but it freezes you. You look at your to-do list and feel like you're staring into a sea of chaos. There's so much things to do, I don't even know where to start. So I end up not starting at all. Even when I do pick something, my mind starts racing. Wait, what about this or that? Oh, I forgot that one thing. Before I know it, I'm right back to zero progress. But overwhelm is just the surface. Underneath, there are deeper causes for feeling unmotivated. Sometimes it's fear or perfectionism causing paralysis in the face of potential failure. Sometimes it's disconnection from your values, your purpose, your why. It could be stress or lack of sleep. For me, the biggest reason why I often feel unmotivated is because I feel overwhelmed. When I have so many things to do, or I have to tackle a difficult task, my brain just freezes. These feelings are all real, and they convince you that action is pointless. But the only way I've ever broken out of that trap was by learning one surprising truth. Here's something I learned the hard way. You don't have to feel good to get started, but you have to get started to feel good. Motivation is not a prerequisite. It's a consequence of taking action, not the other way around. So remember that motivation doesn't start sometimes until you take action. But how do you start when everything feels so big? When something feels too hard, your brain will tell you to do something easier. The answer: take a small step. Atomic habit level small. Break the goal into steps. And then break those steps into steps so tiny it's almost impossible not to start. If the goal is to run, just put on your running shoes. If the goal is to write, just open the document. Even just 5 minutes at the gym is better than 0. Because it's not about the time, it's about showing your brain you can show up, you can start. That's how momentum is born. And those tiny wins, they create a feedback loop. One small action leads to another. You start to feel a little better, energy builds. Then suddenly, you're doing what felt impossible. And once you've taken that first step, the next thing you have to do is protect your momentum. Don't tell yourself it's not the right time. Don't let procrastination or fear make the decision for you. The fear of failing will cause a lot of people to never start. But when you fail, you have a chance to learn. You grow. So just start. Because you're the only one standing between you and the life you want. Not your fear, not your mood, just you. It's the action, not the dream, that matters most. And to keep showing up, you have to treat yourself like an ally, not an enemy. Practice self-compassion. You wouldn't yell at a friend for struggling, so why do it to yourself? Be gentle, be kind. Speak to yourself with encouragement, not judgment. Because shame doesn't fuel action, compassion does. And sometimes the kindest thing you can do is take a break. Rest is not the enemy, it's a requirement. Take micro breaks, power naps, even a day off if you need it. When you're low in energy, do the bare minimum and honor that. Sometimes taking a step back, it's what lets you move forward again. And when you're ready to move forward, start with the thing that matters most. When you do take action again, don't start with everything. Start with the one thing that would feel the most meaningful or the most relieving. It's not about doing everything. It's about doing the right thing. And if that task scares you, face the fear directly. Ask yourself, what am I really afraid of? Failure, disappointment, looking stupid? Then challenge that fear. What if I fail? Okay, what if you don't? And if you are still struggling with fear, make your task more enjoyable. Play your favorite playlist while working. Listen to a podcast when doing a chore. Reward yourself after work. And when that's not enough, reconnect with your why. Remind yourself, why does this matter to me? Sometimes that reminder alone can bring motivation back. And if you still need a boost, borrow energy from someone else's story. Sometimes you feel ready to give up, but it helps to watch motivational content. I've been working on my YouTube channel for over 6 months now, and I only have 34 subscribers. To be honest, it's quite discouraging. But when I watch other creators share their stories, their wins, their persistence, I remember why I started. And my why is what keeps me going. So don't wait for the perfect moment. Take that moment and make it perfect in your own way. Even when you've achieved a ton, your mind can still trick you into thinking you're still behind, that you're not doing enough, that you're not enough. But you are. So don't let your feelings dictate your actions. Take action and your feelings will follow. Motivation often fails when you wait to feel inspired before starting. So don't wait for motivation. Just take one small step. And here's the thing. Those small steps, they don't just help you get things done, they put you in motion, and motion is where luck happens. Most people sit around waiting for the stars to align, waiting for a lucky break. But luck rarely knocks on the door of someone standing still. You create your own luck by showing up, by trying, by taking chances, by stacking tiny wins until opportunity can't ignore you. So if you're ready for that next stage, not just finding motivation, but actually attracting opportunities, watch this next video where I show you how to create your own luck so you never have to wait for it again. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment below with the one small step you're going to take today.